What's good, YouTube? It's your boy King Shot.
It's your boy Ugo.
And we back and we better with another video.
So we back and we better with another video.
And today's video is called Let's Talk About It.
Let's talk about it.
So we're gonna do a mukbang. Y'all gonna enjoy us eating this good old McDonald's that we just got. And we finna just talk about some current events. And y'all get y'all a snack, get y'all a drink, and just vibe with us.
Let's vibe. Come on now.
I put the new 4Gs on the G. I trap into the bloody bottoms is underneath. Cause all my niggas got it out the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting up.
So Ugo, tell the people at home what you eating from McDonald's.
You know, I got the basics, you know, the hot and spices, hot McChickens. That's what they call it, right? I call it hot and spicy, but y'all call it McChickens. I don't call it that.
Yeah, down south, we both from Texas. We call it hot and spicy down south. But we go to school in Chicago, and they call it,
I guess, McChickens.
Yeah.
But y'all don't differentiate between the normal McChickens and the hot and spices or the spices. Nah, no, y'all weird.
Yeah.
But hot and spices.
It's funny you said that because literally today when I was at work, I went on my lunch break and I went to McDonald's.
Yeah.
And I was like, can I get a chicken sandwich? And she was like, which chicken sandwich? And I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, ain't there only one chicken sandwich?
Right, like, what y'all over here doing weird shit for? It's one chicken sandwich at McDonald's. Like, it's the hot and spicy.
Right. So I'm just like, stop playing with me because you already know what I'm talking about.
Like, they was fooling with you. Like, they was playing.
Bro, I digress. So we're gonna talk about some hot topics. And the first one that I want to talk about is none other than one that's on social media real heavy right now. Ugo, what's your thoughts on the whole, it's an unfortunate event, but the whole Travis Scott Astroworld thing?
Yeah. That is a very unfortunate, like you said, unfortunate event, and my heart goes out to the people that were affected, people that died, the families that were affected as well. Yeah, it was very horrific. That whole entire concert was very, very, very horrific. And there was people after the fact that were in critical condition that died as well. Like, you know, it started out with the 8 people that died, and then there was 2 other people that were in critical condition that died later on. So, I mean, and the 8 people that died, I don't even believe that was the only people that died. Like, there had to have been more people that have died, because every person in the audience has seen a dead body. So if you really like use your context clues and really figure out who all was in the audience, you would understand that way more people died as opposed to those 8 people. So who knows? The media is not telling us the truth. The media is not telling us exactly what happened, but I believe there was way more people than a total now of 10. It was way more people that died. So I don't know. It's a very, very sad and tragic event. What do you think about it?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I think it was very sad and tragic as well. Because who really goes to a concert? Just think about it. Me and you going to a concert to have a good time. Yeah. Not knowing that we going and it's our last day on earth. Like, that's deep. If you just really think about it, just who goes to a concert and think that they're gonna die? You know what I'm saying?
Nobody has that in mind. Like, they can't be like, oh, you know, I want to enjoy Travis Scott, but wait, I might die. Should I really try to go? Like, da 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 da. Nobody ever thinks like that. Like, they always want to go and have a good time. They might think, oh, I'm not going to get the spot that I want, or I might not get this and that and third. But nobody ever goes there thinking that they might die. So, like, it's really unfortunate how people not only died, but people were tragically injured and were sent to the ICU because of what? It was like overcrowded, like people couldn't breathe, and like it was just so crazy in that event. He didn't perform for what? He didn't perform for like 30 minutes before everybody started just like getting trampled. People started getting crushed. It was just so crazy. Like, what the hell?
So wait, he didn't perform for 30 minutes?
Like, he didn't get a chance to even perform. Like, I don't think he finished his full set. Like, I don't think he finished his set. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but like, he didn't finish his set because people were clearly like passing out and dying. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man.
So, y'all leave down in the comments what y'all heard, but because I know what was going on, but I don't know the full details because I did hear about it. And I only know what I saw on social media. And mind you, I wasn't really social media heavy like that, so I did see, you know, like, what's the number up to? Is it 9 or 10 now?
It's 10 now because the little boy had just passed away.
He just paid it. He was in critical care condition, right?
Yes, he had just passed away.
Ah, that's so sad.
Yeah, because what happened was I think his dad had passed out, and he was on his dad's shoulders, and his dad had passed out, and he had fell, and they had got lost in the commotion in the crowd. So he had fell, and his dad was already unconscious, and then I think he got trampled at that point. And then he had to go to the ICU after that.
Do you know how old he was?
He can be more than like 11, 12.
Right, that's what I thought too.
Couldn't be more than that. You know what I'm saying? He was a little boy. And it's so unfortunate how he had to lose his life this way, you know? So.
Something as simple as going to a concert. When you go to a concert, you think you're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
You know, just like live in the moment, enjoy whatever artist you want to go see. The last thing you think about is losing your life, which is crazy. And I hate that it's such an unfortunate event. And did you know that like Travis Scott has over, I think at this point it's over 100 lawsuits against him?
Yeah, over 100. It's like up to 130 now, probably. It just keeps going up and up and up. Because first time I checked, it was like 20 something.
Right.
Then it went to like 50. Then it was like,
Then it just shot up.
let's do 100. And then I saw 126 at a point. And I gotta be more than 130 by now.
It has to be.
And that's like, and I was reading somewhere, it was like, that's probably like $750 million right there, like, as far as lawsuits goes. And his girlfriend's only a billionaire, so we almost there.
Only a billionaire.
Like, she can't cover the whole, expenses. So
right.
They both gonna be broke at a certain point. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, well wishes, you know what I'm saying? My regards.
No, for real. But do you feel like, honestly, do you think it's Travis Scott's fault? Do you think he should be the one to be blamed for these 10 people losing their lives?
Okay, it's a yes and no type deal. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because it is his concert. He is his name is plastered all over this event. You know what I'm saying? So he should be, although he is performing and he has other responsibilities to tend to, he should be very aware, and other people should be coming to him with concerns as far as people passing out, people dying, all this stuff. And I heard that he was getting these updates, but he just didn't do anything about it. So in that perspective, yes, he is to blame, but it was majority the security's fault, because security, I heard, was very like
trash,
lenient, very like, oh, you can go in, everybody can go in, like they didn't care, they didn't check people's bags. Mm-mm. No, people brought in things that they weren't supposed to bring in.
Yep.
The security was very lenient, and that doesn't really fall on Travis, because Travis can only do so much. So yes and no, it is his fault. You know what I'm saying? But the blame does predominantly fall on him, because he is the coordinator. His name is all over.
He's the main attraction.
He's the main. Point. Yeah, he's the main thing. The main thing. So. Yeah, I mean, all the blame shouldn't fall on him, though. I really do feel sorry for him, because like his name is getting pretty much tarnished at this point, but it's not. He's not to blame solely,
Okay, but so do you feel like, okay, so he's already covering their funeral costs, which, in my personal opinion, I feel like that's the least you can do. One, you're a celebrity. Two, you're a millionaire. Yeah. Your girlfriend's a billionaire. Right. Yes, it is an unfortunate event, but I feel like the very least you can do is covering the funeral costs for the 10 people who died, which he's doing. Yeah. Outside of that, do you think he should be sued for anything else?
Okay, to the extent and the magnitude he's being sued for is a lot. It's like nearly $700 million.
Wait, you seen that?
Yeah, I seen that. Like, he's literally being sued for like everything combined. It's like almost $750 million, and if not more. Wow. Yeah. So to that extent, no, I do not think he should be sued for that much. But he should take accountability. He should share a lot of the responsibility. But anybody who is suing him, it's justified. It's very justified for him to get sued. You know what I'm saying? Like, I agree, but like at the same time, it's like, oh dang, like Travis Scott's getting sued. Like, dang, like he's losing this much money. Damn, like because he's already not making money from the whole event.
Yeah.
He's giving everybody their money back. You know, everybody who bought a ticket, they're getting their money back. So he's already not getting money from that event. So the fact that he's getting sued on top of that, it's like he's losing more and more and more money. It's just like, okay, I get how necessary it is because this type of event should not happen again. And people should learn from this event. But at the same time, he shouldn't lose his whole life's, you know, earnings. Like, it shouldn't be, you know, death to Travis Scott or down with Travis Scott or like, you know, it shouldn't be that because this is a learning experience at the end of the day. Like, he's learning from this experience. He's learning not to overlook people that fainted, overlook people that died. He's learning, like, because this doesn't happen often.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he's learning. It's a learning experience. So his career should not be over from this one event, but he should have repercussions for sure.
And y'all, I'm trying to give y'all a lot of updates. I just went to Shade Room right now as of 2 hours ago. So you know, I gotta keep it with the current events so when I first seen it, this was the post said. It said. The Shade Room updates, over 100 lawsuits have now been filed against Travis Scott and Live Nation following the Astroworld tragedy. That was like a couple days ago. And then, I didn't see this one, but Ugo saw this one. It said, the Shade Room updates, 750 million lawsuit filed against Travis Scott, Drake, Live Nation, Apple Music, and more following Astroworld tragedy. And now, just today, as 2 hours ago, it says the Shade Room updates. Travis Scott hit with $2 billion lawsuit.
2 billion. Whoa!
Run that back. I don't think y'all heard me. $2 billion lawsuit on behalf of 282 victims of the Astroworld tragedy. Drake, Live Nation, NRG Stadium, Apple Music, and others also sued. Now, can we just stop the madness? What does Drake fall in at? I feel like that's a reach.
Well, Drake was there.
He was there, but SZA was there too. Why nobody suing SZA? Lil Baby was there. Why nobody suing Lil Baby?
We going after niggas with the money.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I feel like it's a reach because they know Drake has money and he was there. So of course they you give him an inch, they want a mile.
Nah, because SZA, she has money, but it's like not Drake money. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, Drake.
We're going after niggas.
Eats McDonald's burger right now. I just feel like, okay, put in Drake in there, it's a reach. I could see why you would try to do it. Just like if I was a victim and I really lost somebody, you know what I'm saying? I could see it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a reach. But Travis Scott, I feel like he's fair game only because it was his concert.
Yeah.
Not saying that it's right.
Yep.
Not saying that he threw this concert like, oh yeah, these people gonna die. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's an unfortunate event, but I just feel like you can't control other people. That's just like saying, Ugo, you hosting a party over here, right?
Okay.
You invite the whole class, your friends, and 10 people die. It was at your house.
Right. I'm responsible for that. I hosted that party. I should be making sure everybody is good. So how did they die? Were their drinks laced?
Somebody came in with a gun and started shooting everybody.
Okay, well see. That I'm not responsible for. That's an external factor because, well...
Right, think about it.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm just a little... I don't have
What?
the means to make sure security was on point the night of my party. You know what I'm saying? So, but Travis Scott does. He has the means to make sure he has solid security to make sure people get in without any weapons, without any things that could be harmful to other people.
How do we know that he didn't do that?
The security was very, very, very lenient. Like, they let anybody in.
But I feel like...
Did they even check tickets? That's the question.
I feel like Travis Scott, he probably paid for security. I don't know how it works because I'm not a celebrity, but I mean, he has security there. He didn't know they wasn't going to be as lenient as they were.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You know?
That's a point.
So, I mean, I get it. I can only say I get it because I don't know anyone who physically lost their life. But I'm just saying, like, he's paying for the funeral visits. I mean, he's paying for the funerals. I get it. Nothing's going to bring them back. But I'm just saying, I felt like he didn't throw Astroworld thinking that 10 people was going to die. Because he had the same concert last year and nobody died. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if you know Astroworld is not like a typical concert. Astroworld is different. They have mosh pits. They know people are going to be pushing it. Astroworld is like one of those punk rock concerts, but like modern day black. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it is an unfortunate situation, and I'm not like trying to take that away from it, but I just feel like I'm putting myself in Travis Scott's shoes. If I'm a celebrity trying to have a concert and it's an unfortunate event happen, 10 people die, bro, I shouldn't be liable for that. I mean, I should, but I shouldn't. I feel like this $2 billion lawsuit, that's ridiculous.
But if you're getting constant updates about people that are injured, people that are fainting, people that are dying, wouldn't you want to stop the show if it was your concert?
Definitely. So is that what would happen?
I think that's what happened. I'm not completely sure about that, but there was video footage of him getting updates about people that are fainting, people that are dying, and him wanting to continue the show. So in that instance, yes, he is liable. But
he was getting updates about people fainting and dying, or just fainting? Because I just feel like if you tell me somebody dying,
we're not completely sure about that. There hasn't been video evidence of people telling to him that people were dying. But yes, people that were fainting, people that were passing out, he got updates about that. But he didn't show remorse or any kind of empathy to those people that were actually fainting. Because obviously, people that faint, it's expected at a concert, you know.
Especially with celebrities. And
stuff, people faint all the time, but people don't die all the time.
Right.
So that's why he probably didn't, show too much attention to that. He was like, "Oh yeah, y'all know what you came to do. Yeah, turn up, yeah." Like he did all of that.
So you seen those videos?
Yeah, I seen all of those videos. So he probably wasn't aware of the entire scope of the situation. So in that regard, yes, he is innocent, but I don't know. There should be some sort of liability on his part and responsibility on his part as far as the people that died, because it is his concert. So I don't know. So.
And on that, I kind of agree with you on that, because I think I did just vaguely. I watched the video and he was like, "Oh, he fainted, so like security guard can go get whoever it was." But you're right, the show did continue. So I mean, I'm not sure if that at that moment in time they knew the severity of the situation, but the show did continue. But I don't know if that's like abnormal for Astroworld, you know what I'm saying? So, so I can only go back based off of what I saw, and that's what I saw. But I mean, it's definitely an unfortunate situation. My condolences go out to all of the families or all of the friends and loved ones who lost somebody at that concert, because I can even imagine, just like, I love going to concerts myself. And the crazy thing is, I actually wanted to go to Astroworld because if y'all don't know, Travis Scott is from Houston. Ugo and I are both from Houston. So, but we're going to school in Chicago. So currently we're in Chicago, and I was just like, "You ate both of those?"
Yeah.
And you said you wasn't gonna eat them.
I'm hungry. I didn't eat shit today.
But you haven't ate all day, yeah. But long story short, we're both from Houston. Then I'm like, I like going to concerts, I like traveling, so I was like, okay, cool. Any reason for me to go to Houston, I'm finna go. But when I see them tickets, I was like, yeah, I'm broke, can't afford it. So clearly I was still in Chicago. And I feel like that was a blessing in disguise, because that could have been me. That could have been me at the concert. Who knows, that could have been me dead. Like, you know what I'm saying? You never just really know. Right. So I feel like that was a blessing in disguise, and I thank God that I did not have the funds to purchase them tickets, because if I did, I would have been right there in the concert with everybody else.
Right. And as far as those conspiracy theories go, you know what I'm saying, about hell on earth and how the devil is spearheading all this stuff, I cannot confirm nor deny that that's what's happening. I cannot say I agree or disagree, because it just might be the case. Who knows? It just might be the case. Anything in this world is really possible. Like, just like we believe in God, the devil has to exist as well. And the devil can be doing all of this stuff because the imagery shown on the stage was correlating to the imagery in text and in books about the devil. So it's like, you know, it could be a coincidence or it could be factual. Like, we don't know. And whoever says they're, you know, it's facts and they're right, and it could be, you're right. It could be, you could be telling the truth, but we don't have the means to understand fully that whole, what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So it could be the case, but it also could not be the case. So we don't know. Travis Scott may be in the Illuminati. He cannot be. We don't know. So at that point, we just have to realize, like, we're just never going to know. We're never going to get confirmation on that. So we just have to move on. You know? People say 8 people were supposed to die that night.
For real?
Yes, because like 8 was a very significant number in the text that the devil showed up. I don't know. It's a lot of conspiracy.
But it's more than 8.
Right, it's more than 8 now, but 8 was a very...
I first just said 8.
It was a very important number to...
So it was 8 at first, and then the Hispanic girl died.
I think she was like more... What was she? She wasn't Hispanic.
Well, it was a girl though.
It was a girl.
And then the
little boy died.
Yeah.
So now it's 10.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And who knows how many else people in critical condition.
Right, there is probably a lot more
Like,
people.
yeah.
I heard 300 people were injured. So who...
Yeah, just said, Shade Room just said 282 people have lawsuits against him. So that's only the people who have lawsuits, but you gotta imagine it's probably way more people who hurt who didn't, you know? Because not everybody had the money to drive out a lawsuit, you know?
Right.
So it's really unfortunate situation. I mean, condolences go out to everybody affected. I mean,
that's all we can do. Like, you know, we can't prove anything.
right. Can't change anything.
We can't change anything. You know what I'm saying? We just have to really extend our condolences, say our prayers, you know what I'm saying? And then move forward and we just have to pray that this won't happen again. This can be a learning experience to every other artist.
Step the security guards up.
Right.
That there can be a learning lesson for people who go to not only artists, security, or it can be a learning lesson to people who go to concerts, because the video I saw was fans. I think that concert had already started, and from what I could see, these were fans that didn't have tickets, and they like bum rushed the barricades, you know, trying to get into the concert, knocked the barricades down. People were getting trampled, and then they got so far to a certain limit, and then security guards was like, no, turn around, and they was trying to turn around people, but at that time, some of the damage had already been done, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you can only go, so if you're not there, you can only go based off of so much than what you see on security footage, you know what I'm saying? Because that's like only one angle that we see from the whole concert.
Right.
So, yeah, so we hope y'all enjoyed this video. That was a little mukbang and our thoughts on Travis Scott. So, don't forget to thumb this video up, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to stay real, stay true, and stay you. And we'll see y'all in the next one.